welcome to TLC Conversation. We are winning over here. Happy Monday. Let me give you a few moments for you to tag, you can share. Welcome to TLC Conversation. We are live. Welcome. Happy Motivational Monday, everybody. Welcome. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Tag, share. We're going to give a few moments. All right, we are winning over here. It is winning season. All right, half the year is almost over. And the time for change is right now. All right, so we're going to give it a minute. Happy to everybody out there. Great evening, everybody. Let's see. All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Tag, share. All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Great evening to everybody that's jumping on. Happy Monday. I don't know about that one. All right. Welcome. Tag, share. I'm not sure if you're jumping on here tonight because you want to be healthy. Or maybe you're jumping on here tonight because you want to be wealthy. Whatever your reason is, I want to say welcome to the Healthy Conversation. We're live to being changed all over the world. Where one yes can turn your entire life around. So great evening, everybody. Welcome. All right, I'm going to have a conversation with all of you out there. Tag, share. Let somebody know that their health matters, all right? Let me see. All right. Great evening, everybody. It's tea time, y'all. What y'all got? Yes. Great evening. Who would have thought? One little pack of tea. Who would have thought? Would turn lives all the way around, right? As we're excited about our health, as we are changing lives all over the world. And I just want to say, you are one yes away from a total life change, all right? So let's get this started. Make sure I'm good over here. I look like I am. All right. Hope that you have had your musical enjoyments. All right. So great evening, everybody. I want to say welcome to TLC Conversations, where my name is Pam McCray, and I am super excited to be your host on this Monday evening, as we're going to talk about some incredible products, as we're going to talk about change, as we are going to truly talk about how one yes can turn your entire life around. So I don't know if you're jumping on here tonight because you understand that your health is your greatest wealth. Perhaps you're getting on here tonight and you're saying, Pam, listen, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. Or perhaps you're jumping on here and you're running across this live and you're hearing that lives are being changed over here as we are just simply sharing health and wellness all at the same time. I don't know what your reason is, but I can tell you that the only way to bring about change is for you to make a decision that the time for change is now. And so I can tell you all, ladies and gentlemen, that it wasn't that long ago. It seems like just yesterday. But can you imagine saying yes to that very thing that literally can turn your whole life around? Can you imagine saying yes to that very thing that now has brought help to so many people around the world? Can you imagine saying yes to that very thing and you having some belly fat and you looking up and that stomach is on flat? See, I don't know about you, but ladies, summer is right around the corner. And one of the things that I could truly say is there's nothing greater than feeling good. There's nothing greater than looking good. There's nothing greater than getting up every single day and being on point and knowing that your health is everything in order to be able to live life to the fullest. So I am counting down to 53, and I don't know about you, but I learned many, many years ago the very values that my parents attempted to instill in me. You see, for a long time growing up, y'all know how when we grow up and our parents want us to eat our vegetables, they want us to eat those foods that we really don't desire and we don't want to do it. Well, a lot of times we don't understand it until we're older, but I can truly say that as my mother instilled so many things into me as far as health and wellness, as far as being that naturopath, that I am thankful that God allowed me to come across this incredible company that now has brought change to my life, my entire family's life, and to so many people around the world. And so we're excited. So if you're wondering what this is, yes, we're a company that are fired up and excited about health. We're a company that is fired up and excited about people saying yes to not just settling in life and bringing about something else in their lives financially. So we have a company with some products that flat out work, and we have a compensation plan that will pay you daily, it'll pay you weekly, and it'll pay you monthly, depending on how you choose and whatever you want to put into it. But I can tell you 7 years ago, y'all say 7 years, right? 7 years ago, our life was very different. 7 years ago, my husband and I, we were broke, beyond broke, and we were living paycheck to paycheck. How many of you out there work a 9 to 5 job, a 10 to 12, a 12 to 12, whatever it is, and you have to get up and go to this job every single day, day in and day out? Because I can tell you that was us a while ago, but it was my husband more lately than me, because I was a stay-at-home mom in this season. But I can tell you that even though we had 6 figures a year coming in as he was an engineer, we still found ourselves living paycheck to paycheck. Can y'all imagine that? Like, for real? 6 figures coming in plus and living paycheck to paycheck, right? Well, that was us. And so I can tell you that I can remember being that mom at home that had to figure it out. I can remember being that mom at home in which we didn't know how we were going to have dinner that night, and getting on eBay, as I was a master eBay seller, and having to sell something around the house, maybe a pair of shoes, maybe a purse, maybe some of the kids' stuff. As a matter of fact, my kids, if they didn't move fast enough, I said, y'all better watch out before I have y'all on eBay, right? But I can tell you for real, these were the things that we had to do in order to survive. Right. And I want to say to everybody watching on here tonight, it's time out for survival. But instead, let's make a decision to come together and to thrive in life, because we got one life to live on here on this earth. And so when we understand that, our goal should be to thrive day in and day out. And so that's why I thank God for this incredible opportunity. Because whereas the job has failed us, y'all said goodbye, right? Anybody experienced that, over the last couple of years, where you looked up and your hours were cut? You looked up and the job said, you know what, we no longer need you, as we all found ourselves sitting in the house and we had no control over it, right? But yet we still had to feed our kids. We still had to make sure that the lights and the bills were paid, right? I don't know. And if you had to go through that, I know that it was difficult. I know that it was hard, because we experienced it long before 2020 ever came into play, right? And so saying yes to this incredible company during that season, when we looked up, we were bankrupt. We looked up repossession. We looked up, we were renting cars for over 2 years, to the point of where the rental car company knew us by name. And that's not something that you want unless you're going in and you just high rolling, renting those high rentals, right? But that wasn't the case with us, right? And so I can tell you that as I was introduced to this incredible pack of tea, I thank God for being introduced to this little pack of tea right here. That is the #1 detox tea in the entire world. It's going to detox your body, cleanse your body at a cellular level. It's going to get the garbage out. It's going to remove all of the junk out of our bodies. And when we understand health, when we understand that it's our greatest wealth, you have to cleanse in order to get the nonsense out, because the air that we breathe is toxic. The food that we eat is toxic. So I thank God for Mr. Jack Fallon, who just celebrated his birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Jack Fallon. Because of one man's vision, we now have some products that are spreading all over the entire world. And so in that season, ladies, I had some belly fat. Why? Because I was sitting at the house eating everything under the sun, because I was concerned about what's going to happen next. You ever been there? I was concerned about where are these bills and how are they going to get paid. I was concerned about how are we going to keep a roof over our head. And so I found myself just eating nonstop. I looked up, I put on some weight. But this little pack of tea, and I just want to say this is my personal story, okay? Results vary from person to person. I looked up and I was able to originally lose 20 pounds in 31 days. Can y'all say belly fat, going on flat? You see, you know what? I got my little board back. Right? This was me many years ago. I didn't even believe in this product. I didn't believe that it would work. But I could tell you, I took a picture, I put my feet on the scale, and lo and behold, I looked up and my belly went on flat in less than 30 days, right? In 31 days, as I lost those 20 pounds. Over the years, you can see I've had some stories. I've had some befores and I had some afters. And so that's how we're winning over here, because people start off one way and then we always have an after when you grab a hold of these products. And if you choose to change your financial status, then you're going to have an after in that aspect also, right? And so story after story, and mine is just one story. But I can tell you, I didn't know that it was going to turn into being able to create some freedom around our household, being able to be that entrepreneur that I always dreamed of, instead of, failing from opportunity to opportunity, but actually winning at something in life. You see, I was that woman who didn't believe in myself. I was that woman who was afraid, but I could tell you, by saying yes and getting a little confidence about myself, it truly has brought about the life that we always dreamed of. And I'll tell you about that a little more in a few seconds. So let me tell you about this tea, and then I want to tell you about an incredible challenge that's sweeping the world. Y'all say sweeping. It's called the 15-day challenge, in which all you have to do is commit to you. You see, as I'm counting down to 53, I'm sharing nuggets on self-love. You see, the greatest thing that we could do for ourselves and to love ourselves is to take care of our health, right? So I already told you about the OGT. Right? Nothing else in it. 9 herbs. This one, you're going to boil a pot of water, right? I made me some last night. You're going to throw the tea bags in. You're going to allow it to steep. And then can y'all say sip? Put sip in the chat, right? If you're paying attention. Because I can tell you, all I did was sip and everything began to change. It's just that simple, right? So cleanse your body out at a cellular level. Then I can tell you, I was introduced to this incredible product. You see, this one right here is our liquid vitamin. How many of you get up every single day and you take a vitamin? You may take 5 vitamins, right? You may take 10 vitamins. I don't know what it is, but I can remember my parents, my mom having a big pill box with all these different vitamins lined up with Monday through Saturday, Sunday, all of that, right? And so taking all of those vitamins, she was attempting to make sure that she maintained her health. But she didn't realize that only about 10 to 20% was going into her body. The rest was wasteful because our bodies can't even absorb it, right? I see you, Habakkuk. And so now this liquid, y'all say liquid. You see 98% absorption directly into your system. 98% absorption directly into your cells. 98% absorption that's now going to help that brain power and everything else so that you can live life to the fullest, right? And so not only that, 1 tablespoon is like eating 10 salads. Now, how many of you had 10 salads today? None of y'all, right? Don't even try to play games. I know none of you have had 10 salads because I try to eat healthy, right? I have my moments in which I'm going to, have some things in moderation. But one of the things I can tell you that does not excite me is 10 plates of lettuce. One of the things that does not excite me is 10 plates of carrots and tomatoes and all of that, right? But I can tell you that I'm excited about this every day. I can tell you I'm excited about my 1 tablespoon and now giving my body everything it needs. So that's the Nutriburst. You need a vitamin that is going to bring about change. You need a vitamin that your children can take every single day and they're excited about it. They're excited about the fact that, they're able to get up and not have to stay home from school. They're not really excited about that. But, we are as parents, right? Because they're able to feel good and get up and leave the house every single day during the school days, right? And so this one is a game changer. Then I want to share with you the icing on the cake. Now this one is our mini version, okay? Because it's a part of our 15-day challenge kit that I'm going to introduce you to in just a second, right? So this is the icing on the cake. It comes in a bigger package if you want the whole month supply, right? Month supply, right? But this is the NRG, natural raw energy. So what this one is going to do is turn on the energy, turn off the appetite, burn some calories, and you're going to feel good. Anybody out there not excited about getting up? How do you feel on Monday mornings, right? Right? Do you guys realize, I hate to say it, but more people have a heart attack on Monday mornings, and it's simply because most of the world hates what they do. 75% of the world get up and go to jobs that they absolutely hate, but you feel like you have to do what you got to do, right? Well, what if I could tell you can turn on your happiness and you can leave the house a little happier? Because this one has a component in it that's going to elevate your mood. So therefore, what's happening over here? We're smiling. What's happening over here is people are getting up and going to jobs, and instead of walking in and saying, hey, what's going on, or not even speaking, they're like, great morning, great morning, great morning. Why? Because they know that they feel good. They know that they have a future. They know that this is just a temporary thing as they are working on their health and doing what they got to do during the daytime. But I can promise you, the life changers are saying from 5 to 9, I am building and working on my exit plan. Okay. And so you're able to go to work smiling because you have a plan, and this NRG is helping you to do that. You see, I have a student athlete, our son Christian, who is home from college. Imagine being set up to fail, right, by the school system. Go figure, no child left behind. Well, I could tell you, when I begged the school to leave our child behind because he needed to, giving grades that he didn't deserve and didn't understand something that he needed to, and it was time for high school. No, don't send him to high school. He needs to stay in 8th grade. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they didn't promote him. They didn't retain him. They placed him into the 9th grade. When I questioned that, they said, Miss McCray, I said, what does this mean? They said, it doesn't mean that he's not ready. But you know what? We're going to send him on to high school anyway. Well, imagine that kid that as we were struggling and he needed a tutor, we couldn't afford a tutor. But one yes to these products, one yes to TLC was able to hire Christian that private tutor. One yes to TLC were able to pay cash to put Christian in Oak Hill Academy, where many NBA players came out of. A kid who was never given the opportunity to play high school ball in a regular school, but he graduated MVP from Oak Hill Academy. Imagine these products as he got up every single day and he took this Nutriburst, he took this NRG. He was able to be in an atmosphere that increased and encouraged growth, right? He was able to be in an atmosphere that opened up the door to full ride scholarships. He was able to be in an atmosphere in which allowed him to now have his associate's degree. He was able to be put in a position to where, ladies and gentlemen, he had 15 D1 offers. He was able to now make it through to where he is about to enter his final year. He's a senior in college. How does Christian get it done? I can promise you, you ask him. Not a day without this NRG, not a day without this Nutriburst, and not a day without a few of our other products. But I'm not going to keep you all on here all night tonight. You can tell I'm very passionate about these products, right? So that's the NRG. So now what I started to share with you is a part of our 15-day challenge, all right? I want y'all to say 15-day challenge, right? And this one is a product that now is going to take you into our instant products. Because you saw me, for those of you that were on in the very beginning, I opened up a little sachet, right? And we have several instant teas, but this one has become my favorite. It's our fruit punch flavor, but we have the regular one. We have some CBD teas. And obviously you can Google CBD if you battle with pain, inflammation in your body. Maybe your skin, if you have skin issues, clear skin, just Google the benefits of CBD. And we have that here at Total Life Changes, all hemp, no high. So you're not going to get high on our products. You're just going to get the results that you are looking for, okay? But this is the fruit punch tea. And so what I did was I opened up this, I poured it in my glass, and I had a little mixer, and I just mixed it. But all you do is you open it up, you pour it in a bottle of water, you shake it, you drink it. Voila. You are cleansing your body on the go, and it tastes great. Now, what I love about all of our instant teas is they have a soluble fiber in them. So what does that mean? You're going to feel full and you're going to eat less, okay? So if you have health goals, right, and if you have issues where you struggle with weight loss, then guess what? You have to make sure that you are eating in moderation and eating the calories that your body needs and not overeat. It's so unfortunate that the American culture We eat too much, right? For real. Look at the plates that are fixed. Look at them. When our stomachs are actually the size of a fist, why do we have plates that overflow to the floor, right? So at the end of the day, what this is going to do is help you to eat a little less, feel full, and cleanse your body and feel great all at the same time. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm having some fun tonight, but one of the things that I'm going to share with you is that when it comes time to cleansing our body, we really have to know that most of the battles that people deal with in their body, because I thank God I don't have any health issues, but I can tell you that it's because it starts in the gut. Okay, it's because 75%, is it 75, 80%, 90%, 75%, 80%, I forget what it is, of our immune system is dependent upon our gut, right? So if we know this, why are we not taking care of it, right? So you want to cleanse. And it can all start with you making a small commitment to yourself and saying yes to the 15-day challenge where you get the fruit punch tea, you get the Nutriburst, the baby Nutriburst, and you're going to get the NRG, right? So it's an incredible combination in which you simply invest $99 into yourself. That's what self-love is. Because when you think about your health, you have to understand that it's going to require something of you in order to live life to the fullest, so that we are being proactive instead of reactive towards our health. All right. So now I do want to let you know about a few other products. This one is for the person that says, I want to turn things up a little bit. You see, the Resolution, ladies and gentlemen, is an incredible product that's helping people to curb their appetite, that's helping people to remove those unwanted food cravings so they're not running to the pantry in the middle of the night. This is truly a coach in a bottle in which you commit to a 1,200 caloric diet plan that now is going to help you to achieve your goals. I can tell you people like Jacinda Mitchell, who lost over 145 pounds over here. She was able to do it in less than 8 months' time, but I do want to say that's her personal testimony. Results vary from person to person, but she changed her eating habits, right? She began to exercise. She began to drink some water. And so she was able to achieve her goals, right? So whatever your goals are, you can actually say yes to TLC and begin to get them done. So we have something for everybody. I put up a video earlier today about this one. Right? We're the coffee lovers out there. Anybody out there love coffee? Anybody out there say, I have to have that morning cup? Well, I love my cup of coffee. And I can tell you that the Cafe Delgado is our slimming coffee. So imagine sipping on a healthier cup of coffee and slimming that waistline at the same time, because that's what's going to happen over here. So products after products after products, I can promise you. I just want to ask you one question. If there was one thing that you could change about your health, what would it be? Right? And I want you to send that person that sent you this live or shared this live with you. And I want you to answer that question, because when you answer that question, I promise you that we have the answer. All right. So now I'm going to shift gears a little bit. And what I want to do is I want to now talk to the ones on here that are saying, you know what, Pam, I understand that I need to be healthy. And so I am definitely on board. I'm going to say yes to the 15-day challenge. I'm going to get these products in my life, in my household, and I am going to be the one to change the game for my family. I am going to be the one to lead by example. I am going to be the one to break the generational curses, right? When it comes time to health and not paying attention to things. And I also am going to be the one to break the generational curse and not have some wealth coming in the household, right? I want to talk to those right now. I want to talk to the legacy builders. I want to talk to the ones that understand that, you know what, life is so much more about bigger than just existing and now leaving debt behind. I want to talk to the person that wants to be able to impact lives on a higher level. I want to talk to the person that says, you know what, I want to have a foundation to be able to give back. I want to talk to the person that says, I want to be able to have a Christmas drive at Christmas time and be able to bless thousands and thousands of kids because, you know, of the fact that I'm able to give back. I want to talk to the person that thinks beyond self. That's what I want to do right now. All right. And I'm going to introduce to you not just any compensation plan, but the compensation plan that literally has created the entire life that we live today. I want to introduce to you the entire compensation plan that has allowed us to be able to give back. I want to introduce you to the entire compensation plan that has allowed us to now take what was once on a board to now see it as our reality. I want to allow you to introduce you to the compensation plan that allowed us to put our child in a better school. I want to introduce you to this, ladies and gentlemen. I want to introduce you to the compensation plan that put a multiple seven-figure ring on my finger, right? And I say, this is my personal testimony. I also want to let you know I work my butt off in order to create these results. So this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is something in which you're willing to become a product of the product. You're willing to share what the products do for you. You're willing to create some other stories. You are willing to go all in and go all out, then you can have change, all right? The first way we get paid over here is what we call our retail commission. All right, and I just want to say it's real simple. Who do you know that can benefit from this tea? Who do you know that can benefit from this Nutriburst? Any of these products that I shared with you, because you fall in love with them. You now get up every single day and smile a little more with the NRG, and you tell somebody that this is what's doing it for you. It's real simple, right? Closed mouths don't get fed over here. And so now what's going to happen is they're going to say, I need that. You send them to your free state-of-the-art website. They just simply click, order. You get paid tomorrow. We are the Uber in our industry, ladies and gentlemen. So we got daily pay. We have weekly pay. We have monthly pay over here. So however you want to tap in, we got it right here for you, right? So that's our retail. But I can also say when you have product, y'all see all these products that I keep on hand. You see, Nate and I have a TLC store in this house. Why? Because we have people right here in Las Vegas who will place an order, but they don't want to wait for it, right? Who will place an order and they don't want to have to, wait for the shipping or pay for the full shipping. So we're able to give our customers that live locally discounts, right? We are able to break down the products and say, you know what? All right. You really don't believe me that it works. You need a week supply. So we're able to take these products and to sell them, to double, triple our initial investment, and to now sell them to people by the week, 3 days, whatever. It is your business. You choose and how you want to run it, right? And that's because we keep products on hand and they create that cash on demand, right? And so now the second way is what we call a fast start bonus. Now here's what's going to happen. How many of y'all out there like to make money fast? Right? Anybody out there like to make money slow? What's this going on over here? Y'all falling apart. All right, anybody like to make money slow? I hope you said yes to both because we want it coming in all kinds of ways, fast and slow. But the fast start bonus means this. Once you now share this with other people who now say, wait a minute, Pam, I know somebody who could benefit from saying yes to the 15-day challenge. Congratulations to everybody who has joined the 15-day challenge, right? And so they decide to partner with you. They get in business, right? They start a home-based business that now has so many tax write-offs, that now offers so many different benefits, I could tell you. And so they say, yes, you're going to earn a 50% fast start bonus based off of the one-time investment that they start their home-based business with. Real simple, short, sweet, and to the point. Now, the third, fourth, and fifth ways, I want y'all to put in the chat residual, right? Residual, because I want you to think residual. Whether you say yes to TLC or not, think residual, because legacy builders think residual. You see people who leave things behind that are positive instead of debt, think residual. You see, the world only teaches us linear, right? Linear income. You get up and you go to somebody's place of business and you create what you need to create weekly, right? A paycheck. And so you trade your time for your dollars. We've all done that, right? We did it for many, many years, ladies and gentlemen. But we knew that that wasn't the answer to have our own day. That we knew that that wasn't the answer to be able to get up and do what we want to do, how we want to do it, when we want to do it. We knew that wasn't the answer in order to be able to leave legacy, because we can never earn more than they feel that we are worth, right? That's the bottom line. They pay you what they feel you are worth, right? I know, because we've been there, right? Well, residual means you're going to get paid while you sleep. Residual means you're going to get paid over and over and over again from a one-time effort. Residual means, ladies and gentlemen, that while you're on the plane, while you're laying down at night, while you're on the beach, while you're sitting in the backyard in your jacuzzi, whatever it may be, you are still getting paid. How many of y'all want that residual income? Makes sense, right? It's like royalties to the music industry. And so I could tell you that the residual component over here is an all-time high because we have what we call a binary structure. You just build two teams. You find two people like you who want to be healthy and who want to make some money. Real simple. You open up this way of pay, and as it begins to grow, it takes time, right? Nothing great was created overnight. It takes time as you begin to build the business. And what happens is you're able to earn up to $20,000 a week. It works. And I may have lost some of you because some people may be saying, well, $20,000 a week, it takes me months to make $20,000. You know what? I didn't believe it either until it started to happen in our household. So it's real. And so many of our business partners have been able to do this because they also have these rings on their finger, okay, ladies and gentlemen. So TLC is working and we are winning over here, all right? And so the fourth way we get paid, let me speed it up a little bit, is what we call a check match, all right? So we get paid to help one another. How many of you out there get matches on your boss's paycheck? Anybody, y'all raise your hand. I want y'all to put in the chat if you get a match on, if your boss gets paid every week and in your check you see a line that says boss's paycheck match 5%, 2%, 1%. Y'all see that? I didn't think so. Let me keep it moving. All right. So what's going to happen is, what's going to happen now is on the check match, as you introduce people and they get paid every week, right, Habakkuk? Right? Habakkuk said yes to us. All we did was give Habakkuk a sample. I didn't have a sample over here. I gave Habakkuk a sample of the tea. Habakkuk went home. She opened up the little pack of tea. She put it in the bottle of water. She shook it up, and she drank it. Well, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you know what happened after that? I was traveling. I was building TLC. All I know is I looked up, and when I went to follow up with Habakkuk, she said, oh, don't worry about it. I am already a part of your team. Just that simple, because the products work. And now she and all of the honeybees are sharing TLC and these incredible products all over the entire world. She's an internationally known jazz vocalist, singer. And I can tell you that because of that, people are excited, not just here in the United States, but I want y'all to say globally over here, right? So that check match means when you personally introduce people to it, when Habakkuk gets paid every single week, she's excited, but we're going to get a 50% check match off of what she actually goes out and does. So if Habakkuk makes $500 for the week on that binary, she gets her 5. We're going to get $250. She makes $1,000. She gets her $1,000. We're going to make $500. She makes $1. She's going to get her $1. We're going to get 50 cents. All the way up to 20,000 and beyond. Anything in between, you get half. And I want you to know it's another level. So it goes up to 100% commissions here on that, right? That on the binary, right? So the check match is incredible, right? You get 2 levels, right? So now the 5th way we get paid, I want y'all to say lifestyle. Lifestyle. I can't sing. My mom said just make a joyful noise, right? And so that's what I do. But I can tell you that the lifestyle bonus is now going to kick in monthly. Once you start to build over here, right? You see there's different rankings. I'm not going to give you all the details because you got to get in order to fit in order to grow, right? So you start to build this thing. You look up your national director. What's going to happen is you're going to get $1,500 a month to maintain your lifestyle. I don't know. Could you pay your mortgage with that? Maybe a car note. Take a vacation. Be able to put your child in a private boarding school like we did, and now he's living the life that he always dreamed of. I don't know. Maybe give it away. Bless people. You know how many people in our organization, our team, we've been able to give back? We've been able to give back laptop computers. We've been able to give back workout equipment. We've been able to give back cash. We've been able to give back TLC points, which is money for the business. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it's all because of one yes. We was broke, borrowing, living paycheck to paycheck, below the paycheck. But all I want y'all to say is TLC and then put hashtag winning. All right. And so now the sixth way over here we get paid, it's physical. You see, you'll feel it. Passion is our fuel. We love each other, period. Grateful is our mindset. Here's a sample, right? We have a lot of fun over here. So we get a lot of work done. All right. We love each other, period. We stand on some strong core principles in which I can tell you we are bringing change all over the world because of a simple yes. And so I know all of you on here tonight are saying, what do I need to do next? I'm so glad that all of you asked. All right. If you just want to be a customer and you want to say yes to your health, then I am going to recommend, right? I am going to recommend that you say yes to the 15-day challenge. Go ahead and grab your kit. Get back with the person that invited you on here tonight. Say yes to this kit and not pay any shipping, because for the rest of the month of May, you can click our link and you're going to save shipping, right? So that's at least $15. Depending on when you live, you are saving on the shipping costs, okay? Incredible value. And it's only going to happen for the rest of the month of May, right? After that, you're going to pay shipping. So why not go ahead and get it right now? So become a customer of ours, because we absolutely love our customers, right? But to the person on there that says, you know what, Pam, I'm getting up every day and I believe in legacy. I am that person that says, you know what, I don't want to leave debt behind, right? I am that person that says, I want to be able to impact the world. You see, you may be that person, ladies and gentlemen. One yes to TLC. You see, I didn't know. My parents, they didn't have life insurance, like for real. And my parents were on top of everything. But I thank God for TLC, because we didn't have to stress when it came time to laying them to rest. I didn't have to do a GoFundMe or reach out to the family members and saying, what y'all got? I just simply said, let's do it. Let's lay mom to rest in peace, the best. Let's lay dad to rest in peace, the best. And one yes to TLC, and I give God all of the glory. Allow me, the baby, the chosen one, to make sure my parents had the absolute best. One yes. So all I want to say to y'all is become a life changer. And you can do that for $50, right? Get you a $50 life changer kit. Grab you some product. You know, you can get you your kit, get you this, not for yourself personally. Build your inventory. It doesn't matter how you start. It just matters that you make a decision to start. And the time is now. The only way you can say pound winning, and it's because of TLC, is if you make a decision to say yes. So I just want to say tonight, I was able to share with you a life-changing experience. I was able to share with you products that flat out work. I was able to share with you a compensation plan that has created the life that we've always dreamed of. And I thank God for it. And so now it is time. Yes, yes, yes. I see you out there, Miss James, right? To invest in your health, right? I see you doing phenomenal things. And so, ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you on here tonight. Say yes. And as you say yes, I want you to say, I got it. Come on, y'all. We winning over here. All right. I want y'all to say yes to your health. Say yes to wealth. It's time out for struggle. It's time out for living paycheck to paycheck. It's time out for lack. It's time out for allowing fear to keep us in the same position. It's time out. All right. It's time to go to the top. This is a vehicle, right? A vehicle in which you can get involved in. And I don't know, maybe you want to be a motivational speaker. Perhaps you want to write that book. Perhaps you want to speak on stages. Perhaps you want to be able to give back to people all over the world. Perhaps you want to have your own storefront. Perhaps you want to be the hairstylist that's known all over the entire world. I don't know. But the only way to bring about the change is for you to say yes. And then you got it, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, love you all. It's been my honor coming on here tonight, sharing these incredible products, right? The number one conversation brand in the entire world. I'm still excited almost 8 years later, and I can promise you that I'm doing it. Because your health is your greatest wealth. So get back to the person that invited you on here and say yes. All right. Thank you, Habaka. Love you, darling. All right. Good night, everybody. See y'all tomorrow night. Same place, same time for another TLC conversation. As you hear another story of why we are super excited about yes. All right. Love you guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you. When